6 more alleged victims of T.I. and Tiny have come forward with sexual assault claims, according to attorney Tyrone Blackburn, who's representing several of the women. We're learning more about some of the alleged victims. One woman served in the U.S. Air Force. She claims she partied with Tiny and T.I. at a nightclub in Los Angeles in 2005. She says Tiny gave her a drink that was laced with a narcotic because she suddenly began to feel lightheaded and dizzy. And she found herself in the couple's hotel room. Next, she says Tiny washed her and T.I. in the hotel shower. She began throwing up, she says, and then T.I. tried to insert his foot into her vagina. She told him no, and the next thing she says she remembers is waking up naked on the couch with a towel thrown over her and a very sore vagina. A second alleged victim of T.I. and Tiny was 17 years old in 2006. She says she was a high school student who was interning for T.I. and Tiny. She tells a similar tale of being drugged, throwing up, passing out, waking up naked on a bed, bleeding from her vagina. She also says she felt great discomfort in her anus. She says a male employee of the couple made her take the morning after pill. He took her home and told her she needs to learn to keep her mouth shut, and if she did not, that bad things could happen to her and her family. A family member would later take the young woman to the hospital, where she learned she suffered trauma to her anal cavity due to intense anal penetration. Attorney Tyrone Blackburn says the two women are unaware of each other and that without any leading on his part, they recounted eerily similar events of sexual abuse forced by T.I. and Tiny. He says to ingest illegal narcotics, kidnapping, terroristic threats, false imprisonment. Blackburn is calling on law enforcement officials to, quote, tackle and end the stream of depravity being committed by T.I. and Tiny. He said preliminary conversations are already underway, but declined to say in which states that law enforcement officials may be closing in. A lawyer for the celebrity couple, C.U. Stadall, said in a statement to the New York Times that his clients deny in the strongest possible terms these, he calls, baseless and unjustified allegations.
I want to be clear about one thing. Women who have been victimized deserve to be heard. Women, black women in particular, should be supported, protected, defended, and uplifted.